If you take an issue with this take of hers, you're actually just like either mentally unwell or you're an incel. Did you guys see Pokimane getting hate for this like David thing? I don't know how many of you guys know the David situation, but there was this singer, musician, David, it's with like a 4, and he like I haven't followed this super closely because I'm going to be honest, I actually as someone who likes to be keep up with like news, I kind of don't really like news that is just depressing. I kind of stay away from news that's just depressing. That is, it's not absurd in any way, or like when Trump says the gas prices are going up, good. See if I care. Let the gas prices go all the way up. Let them go. I'm like, it's almost kind of funny. Like it's terrible in every way, and our lives are being made worse because some people elected this pedophile rapist. But it's so absurd that it's become kind of funny. There's nothing that's funny about the David story. It's just like this is actually like the most depressing thing I've ever read in my life. This guy who sexually abused a minor, killed and dismembered her. Like, okay. I don't like that story, actually. It's actually just horror. There's no upside. I'm not gonna make an upside. I'm just gonna move on from thinking about it as much as I can. But I did see Pokey talking about this. Dude, you are. I very rarely use this term. If you take an issue with this take of hers, you're actually just like either mentally unwell or you're an incel. And again, I very rarely, I think, call people incels because I think most of the time there are funnier insults to use. But you are actually just an incel if you took an issue with this take of hers.
Honestly, I was trying kind of not to talk about it. I don't know if.
Hey, Tempo, thank you for the raid. Welcome, raiders.
Honestly, I was trying kind of not to talk about it. I don't know if you guys have seen the details, but it is just, sorry, like D4VD, the artist. Even talking about it right now just makes me nervous and have like a pit in my stomach. I don't know if you guys have seen much of the details and stuff, but it's so gruesome and horrific. And I think just constantly reading those headlines was really getting to me. Like, I was getting nightmares about it. And just thinking, like, this arrested murderer, pedophile was someone who was in my home, who connected me with so many other people. We have so many mutual.
Also, like, sorry, I just feel like it's important to mention that this isn't like a crime of passion, you know? Like, even if you look at how our legal system views crimes of passion versus like premeditated events, like if you get in like a bar fight with someone because like you find out that your partner is cheating on you and you knock someone out so hard that like their fucking head hits the floor and they die, it's like that's here, right? When you're at the point where you're dismembering a body, like something like we are approaching like territory that shouldn't be possible for human beings. Like all of us can understand reckless endangerment, or like you're still a person. You don't lose your humanity if you get in a fight with someone or in like a moment of passion you like murder someone or something. We still view that as wrong. You serve your time, you know, everything. But that's like you're still a person. Once you're at the point where you don't see an issue with like dismembering a body, like another person, you're not a human being. That's
and it's scary that like no one suspected anything like that. And also, understandably so, people are like dissecting his videos and lyrics and all this stuff. And since he had me in one of his music videos, I was like, does that mean anything? And you know, like just, it was really kind of getting to me. So
keeping a part of the person's body. Again, I haven't kept up with a lot of the story because again, I don't really like stories that don't really have like anything funny that happens. I like a story that's like mostly depressing, but there's something kind of funny about it. When it's just like really dark, I tend to like not keep up with that type of news. Also, it was premeditated. He bought 2 chainsaws on Amazon and a swimming pool to dismember her in his garage. And I've literally seen people in the replies and quote tweeting, and this has 14 million views,
Honestly,
being
I
like,
was trying.
wait for Pokey to make it all about herself. I don't know, man. If you had like the pedophile fucking rapist murderer that dismembers minors in your home at some point, I actually think it's reasonable for you to be like, I've literally had nightmares about this. Like I was talking to this guy, like he was like a normal person. Like he was like a person like me. And I didn't know that he was something that wasn't a person, that was capable of atrocities we could not even pretend to participate in. Actually, it's a very normal response to finding that out. A guy from a horror movie that actually is real and actually can get me. Like, yeah. But all of that was to say, on the topic of music, I was listening to a playlist on YouTube of like songs that are good, because all the music I listen to is obviously good. And I really like songs that have replayability and I can go back to. And then the only song that I have ever heard of from this artist ever is doesn't even show up when you pull up his name, even though it used to be the first thing that would show up. I'm not gonna play it. No, I'm gonna show you guys why I want you all to experience the experience I had, where I was listening. Hold up, was it on a different one of my accounts or something? Okay, well, it doesn't really matter. The TLDR is I was listening to this playlist on YouTube, and oh, it was this one. Okay, I was listening to this playlist on YouTube, and I was listening to the song, and I was like, oh, dude, this song is so good. Who made this song? And then I saw this, and I was like, David. That's not like the same. Like, that's not the same one, right? Like that I've been seeing and trying to avoid in like the headlines. Like that's not the one that right? That's like, this is like a different one, and this is a very unfortunate occurrence because, yeah, right? Let me just check the comment section, and all of the comments are talking about him being a murderer, a pedophile murderer. And I'm like, okay, well, now I get to never listen to this song again. Thanks, man. Not that that matters, not that that's the moral of the story. I'm just saying that's the only other experience I've had with music. It's totally irrelevant. Just did not enjoy that experience. I'm gonna be real. This is what forced me to finally go and like look into any of this story. And then, yeah, not. Piracy is morally good for this. No, I think I just won't listen to the music anymore. No, I think I just will not listen to the music. Actually, I think I just won't. There's like a difference between being Kanye, where like you're having a fucking mental breakdown, and that's why there are multiple clips of you being like saying crazy things like, I'm not gonna tell you guys what the doctor was. He was Jewish. Like, why did you? Where that's again, it's going into the level of so absurd. There's like 1% of it that's kind of like, this is kind of crazy. This guy's gone. He's like lost his fucking mind. Holy shit. There's nothing funny about murder. There's nothing funny about this pedophile murdering and then dismembering a body. Like there's nothing there. There's nothing there. Kanye in that clip had the most insane comedic timing. I mean, it literally reads like a fucking onion skit. It's like an onion skit, dude. Oh, okay.